if we could talk with animals. In the famous children's story, Dr. Dolittle is able to talk to and understand animals. This has long been a dream of many people, to be able to communicate with animals and know what they thinking for almost as long. Scientists have wondered if animals actually have language. It seems clear to anyone who has a dog or cat or who closely observe animals that there is clear certainly communication going on. But how do animals communicate? What do they say, and is totally language? Recent research into everything from ant to chimpanzee is shedding light on animal communication. The language of smell. Many animal products chemicals called pheromones, which sends smell messages. The other animal of the same species. These others have different meaning. One order extracts a bird, another sends a warning, another marks a territory. A honeybee, for example, makes over 36 different pheromones to communicate such information as where to find good flowers. An ant that has found food will take a bit of it and then head back home to the anthill. As it carries the food, it with its stomach on the ground. This leaves a chemical trail or path so that other ants will know where to go for more food. Body language. Just as humans do, animals communicate with body language and sometimes gesture. In addition to using orders, for example, a honeybee uses its entire body in a complex dance to give other bee access, direction to flowers. A dog expresses happiness by wagging his tail, as most people know. But what is the dog in the photo saying? His stomach is on the ground. His rear end is up in the air, and his tail is wagging. This means it wants to play. Chimpanzee in the wild communicate a wide variety of gesture and facial expressions, as we learn from the research of primatologist Jane Goodall. To express anger, for example, a chimp stand upright on two legs, move with a swagger. A paw work, swinging off side to side and wave her arm on shore balancing. Another chimp who is afraid of a more powerful chimp will lower himself to the ground. Then he either hold out his hand or show his rear end to the other chimp. Interestingly, when a chimp smiles, it is not a smile of happiness. Instead, it is an expression similar to the nervous, fearful glance that a human makes in a tense or stressful situation. A powerful chimp will resolve a nervous, fearful chimp by touching, hugging, or kissing him. Vocalizations. Like humans, many animals vocalize, but we are only beginning to understand the meaning of this sound. As they move through the ocean, Someone make use of echolocation. First, they make clicking noises that travel through the water as sound waves. When these sound waves encounter an object such as a boat or prey such as fish, they reborn or echo. The one use this echo to locate and identify the object the echo are bunching from. Even in cloudy water where it's difficult to see, someone also product mind stories. Songs these are probably called to communicate with other members of their pod or group and to know where each member is so far. We don't know much more than that. Research into word communication is especially difficult because different populations often have different songs, even if those ones are of the same species. We have a better understanding of the chatter of Paley, Dr. Professor at Northern Arizona University, Honsobo Chica, has spent over 10 years studying one colony of prairie dogs in the wild. He records their sound. He also carefully observes their action and all events that happen at the same time as the sound. He then feeds the data into a computer. The computer puts together the chatter, the talking, and the action. By analyzing the computer in this way, Serberg discussed that he has identified about 50 words. So what are these polydogs talking about? They often alert us although when they spot danger from such creatures as human dogs or coyotes. Separately in their chatter, they can apparently distinguish sharp, hollow, and size. They might say, for example, they are tall blue humans coming from the north, about a person wearing blue clothes. So Volkov believe that they can distinguish coyote and a dog from a coyote. Their chatter also varying according to the degree of danger. This is a creature very dangerous or just sometimes to be careful about. The use of symbol by dolphins. Many scientists wonder about animal capacity to understand the system of symbols such as language. At the University of Hawaii, studies with dolphins have been going on since 1979. Researchers are teaching that ocean members a language of hand signals that include nouns, adjectives, direction, verb, and preposition. The dolphin prove that they understand by following commands such as go to ball on your right and take it to the basket. There is even clear evidence that dolphins understand the grammatical difference between subject and object. The head of the research program, Dr. Louis Herman, said with a vocabulary of about 15 words, the dolphin demonstrated their intelligence by following new commands that they have never before experienced or housing. The use of symbols by primates. Since the 1970s, other research have been studying the capacity for language among primates. especially among chimpanzees because chimps don't have local organs that allow them to form spoken words. Researchers decided to teach them other types of language. One of the earliest subjects, a chimp named Washu, began to learn ASL when she was less than a year old. By age 4, she understood and used 132 ASL signs. In other students, researchers have been communicating with him by using keyboards with special symbol called lysincum. One chimp named Kansi picked up this language naturally. In other words, he watched and people tried to teach this language to his mother. How much can chimps understand? And what can they do with this word? They understand the difference between take the potato outdoor and go outdoor and get the potato. They understand adjectives such as good, funny, hungry, and stupid. They can combine words into short sentences. You, me, out. Or me, banana, you, banana, me, you, give. Perhaps, most interestingly, they can coin new words or phrases when they don't know a word. For example, water bird for swan and king banana for cucumber and they can explain emotion message language. But is this language was distinct question? Communication from through language to chimp actually have to have the capacity for a language. There is much disagreement about this. Some people that chimp and can acquire the vocabulary of only a 2-year-old human. They also point out that a sentence such as Rana tomorrow scare snake lover monster is not exactly Shakespearean English. It goes without saying that there is a gap between the language ability of chimp and human, but clearly this gap is not as wide as we used to think. It's what recent research is now focusing on the structure and activity of the brain. Biologists have looked at one small area of the brain, Parnum temporal, which humans use to understand and produce language. In chimps, this is larger on the left side of the brain than on the right. The general science researchers tell us that this is essentially identical to the Parnum temporal in humans. This is not surprising to people who believe that chimps do have the capacity for language. After all, they say 99% of the genetics material in chimp and human is identical, making chimp our closest relative. Conclusion: it is clear then that animals clearly communicate in various ways. However, the question is language is still open. The famous linguist Noam Chomsky believed that was distinct communication from two languages is syntax, that is, the use of gamma and word order, so he believed that only humans can have language. However, now we know that some animals, dolphins, chimps, have a large simple syntax. Louis Hormone is syntax, that is, the use of gamma and word order, so he believed that only humans can have language. However, now we know that some animals, dolphins, chimps, have a less simple syntax. Louis Herman suggests some people think of language like pregnancy. You either have it or you don't, but he and other researchers prefer to see language as a continuum of skill. In other words, some animals simply have more than others.